Number one at the box office this week, bringing in over $100 million in America. Wonder Woman. But was it good enough for you to go see it? We'll let you know. But answer this hypothetical question. Who would win a fight between Wonder Woman and this person? What's good, YouTube? All knowing, all loving, all feeling, all seeing, all powerful. Just damn all everything. Sexy as hell host of the Life Gains channel. We're talking Wonder Woman review, the hottest movie of this past weekend. Highest grossing movie to have a female director. And it opened up as one of the highest solo comic book movies ever done. It did better than Iron Man. It did better than Doctor Strange. Didn't do as well as Deadpool or Man of Steel, but it was pretty good, and we're going to give you an honest review. So let's just kind of go ahead and start off with how did it go down. The overall view of this movie, in my opinion, if I had to scale it from 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I would give this 6.8. And that review could have been a little better, but let's just talk about what was good. Act 1 and Act 4, if you could have merged those two, this movie would have got a 9.5. All right. It starts out talking a little bit about Diana being a child, some of her background, how she came to be without giving away how she came to be. And then to fast forward through Act 1, the Anglo-Saxon male crash lands on that island and tells her that there's this big war. The big war is with an adversary, and Diana decides she needs to leave that island to go help fight this war, even though the mama is just like, hell to the no, I don't want you to go nowhere. That first act is amazing. It gives you background on the Amazons, how her mom came to be, who their gods are, the fight. It even has Robin Wright from House of Cards playing Diana's aunt, who teaches her how to be a warrior. And there is a secret weapon that is needed to kill the big, bad, evil bad guy in this movie, and Diana has to learn about that. So when Diana leaves that island, that is probably the end of Act 1, and that's where this thing went to hell in a handbasket. I mean, it went really left fast after that. So throughout the time Diana is going from the island, they're searching. She's helping the guy that crash land on the island return an artifact he found that's supposed to help give intelligence to Britain. That drug out, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, in the movie theater I was in, people was falling asleep on that part. So let's go ahead and fast forward to the very end where she does get into the war and she's going to fight Ares, who is the bad guy in this movie. That scene is amazing. But what catapulted Wonder Woman into really reaching the full limits of her power was she fell in love with her co-star Chris Pine. He sacrificed himself so that mankind could, in essence, well, I'm not going to say mankind. He sacrificed himself so that the people in that particular area wouldn't get destroyed. And by doing that, that made Wonder Woman almost as mad as the Hulk, and it helped her reach her full potential as a god to help defeat Ares. That's the movie in a nutshell. That part from Act 2 through 3 where people are falling asleep, if they could have just took that out, this would have been an even better movie. It's still a great movie because it displayed a powerful woman character. It displayed Gal Gadot opening setting records, and it also broke boundaries that, hey, this is the new women that we deal with in for real life, not just on the big screen. But it wasn't without controversy, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people on social media was bashing this. Some of my right-wing friends were saying liberal media sources was taking this thing too far by saying it's the great awakening for women and this is what's going on in the feminist movement, all that. But then you had this other thing going on across seas in a place where the movie was banned. I'm going to show y'all this clip. Alright? So after seeing that clip, seeing a little bit of this background, what do you guys think? You know, I don't think that media should be stopped by any form of government in any country. And from what I have seen, Gal Gadot really helped a lot of women feel inspired. And I will say, out of all the trashy female-led comic book movies we've seen, from the one Halle Berry did, Catwoman, to Elektra, this was the best that I've seen female lead comic book superhero. Really enjoyed Gal Gadot playing the role. I wish they would have just got on from Act 2 through 3 a little faster. But of course, you know, for the purposes of money and time, you've got to build a little bit more story dialogue. They had to show her falling in love with her co-actor and all that. So, I mean, I kind of get that. But overall, I would say you definitely want to go see this movie, and you're probably going to want to see it 2 times. So leave me a comment if you've seen the movie. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment on some of this controversy involving Gal Gadot and being banned in certain countries from not seeing the movie, and just tell me what you think. That's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like my video, comment, subscribe. Go get yourself a life game. Go see this young hottie Gal Gadot play one of the strongest female superheroes we've ever seen in recent days. You'll enjoy the movie. Just bear through Acts 2 through 3, and once you get through that, you'll probably walk away from this movie with a smile, especially if you're one of the life game girls out there. And until the next Sexy as Hell video, I'll see you.